What's going on, people? What's going on? Pilgrims in the earth back at you again with another one. Another one. But yeah, man, first and foremost, like always, all praises, honor, and glory go to the Most High. You know, second off, thank everybody who been supporting. The numbers been going up. I appreciate the love, the support. New viewers, thank you. Uh, Today we got something special for y'all. Seven advantages or benefits of living on the continent of Africa. Um, Again, like I broke down on the last video, I'm not romanticizing Africa. Um, you're not gonna come here and you're not gonna live your best life. I'm not saying that for everybody. A lot of these content creators, a lot of them are looking to get a bag from people, and I'm not knocking nobody hustle because a lot of them do a lot of hard work with consultation and all these different things. That you got to eat, right? But anyway, I'm not gonna be the one that's gonna romanticize Africa. I can tell you my personal experiences and the benefits that I see fit for our people, and that's for me. You know what I'm saying? And my wife. This is my wife Tamika, as y'all may know. If you don't. To me, but anyway, yeah, I'm not trying to romanticize Africa at all. Let's go. So let's get into 7 benefits or advantages of living on a continent. Let's start off with number 1, health. Health. Let's get on the weight loss. Let's get on the food. So one thing that I noticed coming to Africa was losing weight drastically. I'm talking about 20, 25 pounds automatically in like the first 3 months. You notice your weight dropping without exercising, without dieting. You're still eating the same type of foods. Well, not the same type of foods because it's a different quality of foods, but you notice your weight started to drop. Did you notice that?
Yeah, it's like almost like your body is going through a detox. So it's detoxing from all those toxins you was putting in your body. And also me personally, I had just had a baby a month ago before we came. So I was able to lose weight quicker than I had with my last one. So I did notice losing weight, my body going through a detox. So yes, that's the first health thing that you go through, or health benefit that you will go through when you leave America.
Yeah, and a benefit of the health also is the quality of the food. There's not a lot of the preservatives or the GMOs that's in the food. Are there some here? Yeah, you might find them, but we had to kind of like relearn how to grocery shop because we were so used to going through the grocery store and getting the pre-cooked things that's already there. You know what I'm saying? Here, you pretty much getting, you got your good quality meats. You can look outside and see your cows, your goats, your lambs. You can connect with the local butchers and things that you're eating. It's kind of still fresh. You have options to that. And also you have a lot of fresh vegetables and a lot of fresh fruits. You got mango trees everywhere, banana trees everywhere, coconut trees everywhere. I can go on and on. Papayas, soursop, all these things. They actually have a saying, you can just toss a seed in Africa and something will grow from it. The ground is very blessed and very fertile. So that's definitely one of the benefits of as far as the health benefits. A lot of people come to the continent and they were struggling with like high blood pressure, diabetes, and they'll live here and it'll be non-existent no more. Am I saying you can come here and get rid of any? I'm not saying that. What I'm saying, from a lot of people that I've talked to, even myself personally, I used to breathe very heavy in my sleep. My sinuses used to be very bad. So not only healthy as far as what you eat and losing weight, but also medically. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the pharmaceuticals that we depend on in America, a lot of people, they don't depend on them here because it's really the lifestyle that's kind of healing you. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, you want to talk about that?
Yeah, so I was talking to a elderly sister, and she was saying that she would have high blood pressure and she had diabetes as well.
Sorry about that.
But she said the way that she deal with it, she liked to exercise. And that's something I often see her do because she's always out in the garden. She's always doing work around the compound. And she's just working, working, working. She said I have to exercise in order for me to continue to keep my health going. So a lot of people that come here, they're not worried about, oh, I got to get this medication refilled. I got to get this refilled. They pretty much just exercise. And it's the environment that they're in, too.
Yeah. Your health insurance is your everyday lifestyle. You know, a lot of people here stay busy, as my wife noted or stated. Also, I noticed I've been getting a lot of more sleep. You know, that's a part of, you know, the health. But anyway, let me get to the second one. Money. Part second one, money. But anyway, so specifically us coming from America, we have the strength of the USD. A lot of these countries, your dollar goes a little bit further. So far as when you're looking at food, you're looking at rent prices, and I'm speaking specifically to a lot of people who have bigger families. You know, we have a family of 5 ourselves. Some people have 6, 7, 4. I don't know how you surviving in a lot of these places, specifically again America, because that's where we come from. Well, rent is through the roof. Actually, us going back the last time, we were paying over $1,000 USD monthly, and we were living in a neighborhood that was like low class. You know what I'm saying? Holes in the ceiling. You know, they don't want to come fix. You know, fights in the hallways. I'm not just joking. This is literally, you know, gunshots. You know, we from those environments, but at the same time, I don't want to pay $1,000 for a 2-bedroom. That's not good quality. But here, $200-$300. That's middle class standards. You know, you can get you a nice home. $1,000 here, you will live in a mansion, like literally. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, like you mentioned, American money, of course, is worth more here, and things are more affordable. And like you mentioned, the the quality of our apartments, because that wasn't even no house. We was paying $1,000 for an apartment, and it wasn't even worth it. But here, you are able to pay at least $200 to $300 a month and live good, in a nice, good, secure home. A lot of people, I will get. They ask me why would I want to stay in Africa? Why won't I come back to America? But you got to think, our rent is $200 a month, and you can pay 6 months in advance. So why not?
Yeah, man, don't be touching down saying, hey, I know somebody who said that we can pay $1 a month or $2 a month and we gonna live forever. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it's much cheaper. Don't get it twisted. The whole inflation and all that, I think that affected everywhere. You know, ever since like 2019, everything is more expensive around the world. But what I'm saying is you have a better chance surviving on the continent. That's what we experience. Everything is much more cheaper, especially if you have the USD. And let me speak to a lot of the people that's retired or get like Social Security checks. A lot of y'all are getting, you know, $600 to $2,000 a month. You can live off that here. Not only can you live off that $2,000 a month, that's like middle class salary right there. So consider that. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the benefits, like I say, as far as USD and the money is concerned. Your money will stretch a lot more further here on the continent. Also, Africa will offer you alternatives depending on your lifestyle. You know, let's say you go broke. You only can afford, matter of fact, we had a situation where we had to save some money. So, you know, from going to $200-$300 a month, we had to go, you know, downsize to like $100 a month. I showed that in one of my videos. A smaller place, but it was pretty much good living. You know, it has options according to your lifestyle or your pockets. What was you saying?
No, I'm just saying it got us by.
Yeah, it got us by. But yeah, man, so when everything starts to happen, specifically all these things in the world, you know, inflation, economy, all these things that's going to affect our pockets, we want to be somewhere that's a better option, especially us for bigger families. So, number 3, parenthood. Parenthood, being parents. I would say parenthood is a benefit or an advantage in Africa because it kind of gives you that traditional kind of way to raise your children. You don't have to be at work 70 hours a week. You know, you can come home. You don't have to come home and just shower and eat and you right to bed. It kind of gives you an advantage to actually be a mom and a father in the same home and be able to, you know, spend some time with your children. What do you think about that?
Yeah, like you mentioned, is better to, you know, be a parent. You're able to be a parent here. You're actually parenting your children and not having the outside world having an influence on the way your children are brought up. And other people are not in their ears trying to influence them to do other things either. We're able to be traditional. We're able to teach them, and we are able to learn from them, actually building a relationship and a bond with our children, and actually being able to sit at the dinner table and eat together. That's something that, you know, traditional families don't do in America.
Most definitely, most definitely. I love it. I love it. You know, again, I'm not romanticizing it, but I love it for me. It's not for everybody. I think I kind of broke that down on the last video. You'll check that out, by the way. But yeah, number 4, safety. Safety. Specifically, this speaks for the fathers. You know, a lot of us, we want, you know, as protectors of our home, we want to keep our family safe. And I always hear all the time, is it safe? Is it safe? A lot of people ask us that. You have to take into consideration there are 54 countries in Africa. Do your Googles, you know what I'm saying? But there's 54 countries in Africa. What's going on in Nigeria, in the backwoods somewhere, or what's going on in Congo somewhere that somebody heard on the news, that could be propaganda. A lot of the media, they kind of play on our ignorance. So you might hear something on the news, or you might hear something on social media, hey, Africans don't like us. And then you begin to regurgitate that to other people, and next thing you know, that's the stereotype. Number 1, Africans, you can't put everybody under the term African. There are many people out here. There's Caucasians, there's East Indians, there's Arabics, there's people from all over the world. But specifically here, it's very safe. I can go out at nighttime at 11 o'clock at night and see women and children walking around. In fact, I like to send my son, he's 8 years old, I like to send him back and forth to the store. In the community, they look out for them. You know, there's no threat of nobody throwing them in the back of a white van. You know, what we see in America all the time, hundreds and thousands of children go missing every year in America, and nobody knows where they went. You want to talk to him now?
Yeah, I'm happy you said that, because when we were telling people that we were coming here, a lot of people were saying, like, they sex traffic children, or they take children. But I'm like, they do that where we at now. That's almost everywhere now. So how can you just solidify, oh, that's just Africa? It's happening all around the world. And speaking on sending our son to the store, like, I will feel more safe sending him to the store here than I would sending him to the store in America. And also, I like the fact that we are in a secure environment where there is a community. Like he mentioned, anything that goes on, they're going to let us know. Or they know who we are. They know who they are. So they know oh, that's their kids. Or we can say this, or we can tell them this. And I like that aspect. Even when my mother-in-law came to visit, they was able to put 2 and 2 together. They saw the children with my mother-in-law, so they was able to realize, oh, she's the grandma. So that lets me know that everybody talk, and they know who we are, and they know, they know everything.
Yeah, it kind of give you the feel of being back in the day when we had our communities back in the 90s. I think the 2000s, it was kind of pretty much over, but, like the 90s, the early 2000s, we had communities, we had neighborhoods. If you did something, the whole neighborhood would know about it. Mr. Johnny or Miss Sharon or, Beth down the street, they would know, and they would tell you, give your mother on that cordless, like, hey, your son over there acting a fool, or your daughter down there being fast. That's the kind of culture that they have here. So it's a lot safer, again, like the parenthood, raising children. Also, I've never witnessed nobody be robbed here. I've never even witnessed a fight. In America, you can go to your local Walmart on any given day and see some wigs being pulled out or something, on going on. Some arguing, you could be sitting in traffic, you could be seeing somebody, a gun being pulled. This is normal for us. But here, you might see somebody arguing in traffic, and you might think that it's up, it's about to go down, some guns about to be pulled, but it doesn't go past that. In fact, I got a testimony. Me and a couple of my brothers here, we was at a bar, I believe, and two people they was squaring up about to fight. So they separated these two friends, and they actually was able to bring them back together, and they kind of hugged it out and figured it out. But in America, you would see World Star, or some guns coming out or some blows being thrown. But that just give you an example of the safety here. Did you want to talk back on the safety?
Oh yeah, just regarding the safety amongst the house or whatever, their houses are built secure, so you don't have to worry about much about security. It's safe and it's secure. That's about it.
Yeah, usually people that see a lot of the bars and the big walls and stuff like that, they'll think automatically red flag, because where we're from, that's like I said, that's a red flag for a bad neighborhood or a dangerous neighborhood. But here, if you're paying $200-300 a month, they're gonna give you more of a secure kind of environment, because that's like middle class living. So you have options for that. So that doesn't mean that it's war, it's a war going on in that area. It just means you have options to better security. That's all. Another thing, what about peace of mind? Because a lot of people ask like, okay, everybody's talking about this peace of mind that they find in Africa, this soul searching, this healing that everybody talk about in Africa. What do you think that comes from?
That comes with the next point, experience. Because a lot of people, me personally, just being able to face yourself, because that's what you're going to end up being faced with when it's all said and done. Because when you come here, it's like a whole fresher air. It's like a whole new world you live in it. And it's the air, too, that is around you. You're not surrounded by negative energy or negative people. When you come off the airplane, you hear people there welcoming you. It's just nice, respectful, and it's just a whole different kind of peace of mind that you will ever have.
Yeah, man. In case you didn't know, if you've never been outside of America, America is a very bad toxic energy, specifically the black culture, man. Our culture is very, not only America in general, but our culture, you got to keep up with the Joneses. If you're not keeping up with the Joneses, let's say you at the bus stop, you that fell on hard times, you lost your car, people worried about, hey man, what's going on? You all right? Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm on the bus, just getting back and forth to work. Or you don't wear 10 pairs of shoes, at work. I've seen people wear Jordans every day at work, and that's their preference. But just because I do that don't mean that it, But yeah, that's just a little example on that. But yeah, the experience as far as like my wife was touching on, it's like putting a mirror up to yourself, and now you got time to sit down and deal with you and see all the things that you never self-reflect or examine about yourself that's wrong. And all the dysfunctions, it's like stepping outside of a bubble. Now you're looking at all the dysfunctions of our people, because Americans, we carry a stench about us that we don't even know we have, because we've never left that environment. We basically just in that bubble, just surviving. But when you come up out of that, a lot of people had to tell me personally, like, hey, bro, just calm down. It's okay. You're safe. Everything is okay. You're not always got to be on defense or offense. You know what I'm saying? Everything is okay. Go ahead. Touch on that. What's that? The next one? All right. So my wife want to get into the next one. This might be her favorite one. Culture and tradition. You want to go first, or you want? So I'll rock culture. Me personally, I would say culture and tradition is a benefit here, most definitely, because just looking at the comparison of where we come from, the culture is basically I'm doing better than you. I got more than you. It's a competitive kind of status that you got to live up to in America. If you don't, like I was just saying, you basically broke, and the whole social media thing kind of made America crazy. But yeah, here I would say it's a benefit as far as the culture because, like we talk, they have like a Bible or a biblical, not only a biblical but a religious. They have, of course, Islam and Christianity is kind of like the foundation of the society. So they kind of stick to those Abrahamic faith rules and laws. So they're gonna stand by that. As far as a man is a man and a woman is a woman, and I love that about it. But go ahead.
I was just gonna just say like their traditions are biblical. Being able to see them in they most purest form is rewarding to see that because they respect one another. The brothers and the sisters, they respect each other, and there's a respectful level of their identity. I was saying this earlier, like if you look up our culture, like our culture is destroyed. You look up, all you gotta do is scroll your Facebook.
Yeah. You can go to an event. Let's say we used to hit the beach. You have the Sundays where it'd be a lot of people there. You seeing over 100 black people in one place, just having a good time, just functioning amongst each other. People laughing, playing, like we used to do way back when. I don't remember, but yeah, it was always a fight. Actually, coming from where I'm from, Detroit, Michigan, we have something called the fireworks for around 4th of July. But it's very known around this time, you go to the fireworks, somebody gonna get shot, at least. You know what I'm saying? So here, I've never seen a fight. Like I said, I've never seen a fight. But yeah, man, that's their culture. Their culture is pretty much the elderly is respected. Actually, they say something called shikamo, paying respects to the elderly. All the people, they pay respect to the elderly. Also, they look after the children. Like I said, the men are the men, the women are the women. So it's pretty much that's what it is. So that's culture and tradition. Where we at now? What's his number? Okay, so the last one, number 7, is building relationships. Building relationships. I'll say this. There's a lot of people from the diaspora, historically from the continent, but of course through the slave trade, not only the eastern slave trade, but the western, the more popular transatlantic slave trade. A lot of us were scattered to, all over the world. So I've met people from Holland, Canada, Jamaica, Trinidad, all over. I met a brother from Haiti, not even like recently, but it gives you an opportunity to kind of build with each other. Hey, I always wanted to do this, now I have time, because like I said before, the money stretches a little bit and I'm meeting people from all over. So now we can build relationships based on, oh, you from here? Oh, okay, I left too. Now I'm on the continent. Hey, we should do something. We should build, or we might see something. Hey, maybe the women, you got a wife, I got a wife. Maybe they can do a teaching thing or a babysitter thing. You can build with people that's like-minded like you because you have to have a like mind to actually leave where we come from to actually come on a continent and build with each other.
Yeah, like the guy said in Step Brothers, it's not what you know, it's who you know. And that gets you a long way, especially if you have a relationship with your landlord. They got a lot of connections. So if you in good case with your landlord, you build a relationship with them, they can connect you to whatever you might need. They able to give you the plug, what they would say. So that's good. Also being involved with an NGO, we is a part of Children's Bread. So we like to donate, give back to the community. Just being able to, we don't have a lot, but we're able to donate and see the children and seeing the smiles on their faces, just being a big help to the community too. That builds strong relationships too.
Yeah, like we said, building. Um, you know, I should have mentioned this before, but I got to get it out anyway. Let's just talk about police officers. Just man, I used to go back and forth to work. I'm not doing anything wrong. I don't know my license. I mean my insurance probably would have been late, something like that. I probably ain't had no insurance, whatever. I ain't there no more. But anyway, police harassing me, following me for 2 miles. Like you don't deal with that here. Like she said, everybody here is black. You know what I'm saying, for the most part. So the advantages that a lot of the white people have in America, which they have all around the world, but we have an advantage here in Africa. You get what I'm saying? You can build with the people and gain connections. All I got to do is make a phone call for certain things because I've built relationships with the people that's on the continent that's from here. Like, hey, I need this to get done. Hey, I need this, ABC. You can't, I really don't want to put this out there, but whatever. It's no way you can go to the Secretary of State and pay some money for something to get done because that would be illegal. But on the continent, it's a little bit more flexible, I would say, as far as that. And that's a whole nother dynamic of kind of building with each other. Not only building with people that's from the diaspora, but you got to build with the actual people that's here. It's going to challenge you to step outside your comfort zone because a lot of the stuff that's allotted in America as far as the government benefits, we don't have here. We don't have EBT. So now you have to, it's going to force you to go build something with your neighbor or gain some connections and opportunities for yourself and your family. But yeah, anything else on that?
I think that's pretty much it with building relationships.
Okay.
Overall, if I'll say this, if you're not ready to face yourself or put that mirror up to yourself, it might not be for you. Because when you are here, you're going to be tested. You're going to be tested on many levels. Your faith going to be tested. Your family, everything is going to test you. So just keep that in mind. And a lot of people like to say, oh, I'm on my healing journey, or, I'm looking for a peace of mind, but it starts with you. So that's a lot that you got to think about, too.
Okay, yeah, man. So again, this is 7 advantages or benefits of living on a continent. Again, don't come at me in the comments talking about, oh, I've never experienced that. This is speaking from my personal experience, my wife's personal experience, our personal experience, living on a continent and in one of the countries. But I have many people from different countries, they have, gave me a lot of experiences also. So I'm just speaking from a general, from what I've been through. But anyway, man, y'all support, like, share, and subscribe. Check this video out. Please support it. Peace.
Africa is the place to be. Let's love each other, you and me. Peace Africa is the place to be.